Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dr. Evil Genius back again, and what you're looking at is my new and improved YouTube channel page, complete with completed channel art. And I owe some thank yous to Hutch Designs for really making this happen, taking some of the sketches made by Yuki Haruka and turning it into a masterpiece. You can find him at youtube.com/Hutch Designs and also on Twitter at Hutch6344. Thank you very much for making this happen and for making my channel look somewhat legitimate. On to the gameplay here. What you're watching is a free-for-all on the map Warhawk. Right now, Warhawk is one of my favorite maps overall. Definitely has a classic Call of Duty feel. I really like this map a lot. This is one of the early games, so sometimes what I like to do is go on the free-for-all before I go into the hardcore matches. Most likely Kill Confirmed. That's, everybody knows that's my favorite game mode to play. But a lot of times I just want to go in the free-for-all and just run around, get to know the maps, get my bearings. And that's what I did in this match. I'm using the suppressed Honey Badger because the Honey Badger has a built-in suppressor. I didn't use any other attachments on it. I had an M9A1 pistol that never saw the light of day, but that's neither here nor there. The perks I'm running are Ready Up, Marathon, Quick Draw, Focus, Fully Loaded. Love Focus because I get shot at a lot. Love Fully Loaded because I always find myself running out of ammunition. The Assault Strike package that I'm using is the default, which is Satcom, Guard Dog, and Maniac. I refuse to use any squad points at this point on that type of thing. It's more important for me to get to know the game better than it is to chase high kill streaks that I may never get, since I don't know the maps and constantly get shot in the back. Alright, so these are my impressions of Ghost. The pros for Call of Duty Ghost, I feel, are the large, expansive maps. They have a lot of variety. I really do like the fact that you don't have the one or the two lanes. You don't have the go-to spot that everybody just likes to sit in and camp out. There's more of a open feel. Go where you want to go. Go searching around. Of course, it might lead to longer games and matches, since you don't get that quick 75 kill, 65 tags grabbed kind of gameplay. But I do like that open, less predictable feel to the maps themselves. The variety of the weapons, the weapon types, the attachments, and the perks, and the ability to choose those perks. I just believe that this system is an improvement upon the same kind of system that we saw in Black Ops 2 from Treyarch side of things. But what I feel Infinity Ward has done here is they've really tried to keep the game fresh by offering more options. They added a whole bunch of different perks. You don't just have, these holy trinity of perks, as Thunder would say. You have more of an opportunity to think about what you want to do and how you want to go about it. In fact, for a thinker like myself, my reaction times are really bad because I think too much. But for a thinker like myself, I feel that I have a lot of fun just setting up my classes even before I get into games. So some people may not like that. Some people may want a simplified approach, but I personally enjoy all of the options that are available to me, so that I can sit and think and stew about, what do I want to do, and how can I improve this, and can I live without this perk because of this perk? I just kind of like that kind of deal, that kind of thing. The squad point system in choosing all of these things, I really do like it a lot. They make it very easy to get these squad points. I think I've been getting at least 2 squad points a game, and the most expensive thing that I've seen that you can buy is worth like 10 squad points. So theoretically, if you really wanted something, it'd only take you 5 games to get it, not 50 levels or 60 levels as we've seen in other games. And the most important thing about that for me is that I feel like it makes you instantly competitive. I was late getting to the Black Ops 2 party because I didn't think it was going to be that great of a game, and my family said, hey, you should buy this game, and I said, okay. And then, I found out later on that the game sucked in its implementation. Great idea, sucked in implementation. But now with Call of Duty Ghosts, I feel that I was on time with it, but I also don't play that often because of the way that my life goes. I don't have to wait for the big guns or the most useful perks. I can get them with the squad points. And as an aside to that I really like is that just like in Black Ops 2, you can sacrifice things that you may not feel you need. Not everybody feels they need a secondary, especially if you have extended mags and fully loaded. You may not feel like you need a secondary. You can get rid of the lethal grenades because a lot of times trying to cook the grenades, you're getting killed just cooking the grenade. And it wastes a lot of time. I could be aiming down sights and putting shots on target. And because of the blazing fast time to kill in this game, pulling out a tactical grenade is the last thing you want to do. By the time you think to pull it out, if you're facing somebody, you're already dead. And that's something that's different than Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2, where you can flip a little concussion grenade around the corner if they've already seen you. Nope, you're dead. Even when I shoot at people, which normally I don't get the benefit of the quick kill, even when I've been shooting at people in my limited experience in this game, they drop, and they drop fast. So why would I want to waste time with a concussion grenade on a rush class, which is most of my classes? So I like the fact that I can sacrifice the secondary weapon, the tactical grenade, and the lethals. I really do like that. And then you can use them, let's say you sacrificed all of them. You can use them for 3 extra slots to put another high-level perk in your loadout and just make that build just even that much more effective. And I've been really taking advantage of that happily. Now I want to move on to one of my favorite pros about this game, and that is the Squads gameplay mode. Squads is a kind of an offshoot of the multiplayer experience on Call of Duty Ghosts. And one of the things that I've noticed playing on both the PS3 and the PS4, more about the PS4 in my next video, one of the things I've noticed from pretty much most of the players is that a lot of people don't seem to know a whole heck of a lot about the Squads gameplay mode. I see a lot of people, when I go up against their squad counterpart, it's just them and nothing else is leveled up, no names change. You can tell that they've never entered the Squad gameplay mode even once. So I think that people are really missing out on a great opportunity to experience the game in a different way. And one of the things that I like about it is that sometimes I go through the laggy bullshit. You know, sometimes you're just not having a good day. Just like this maniac is about to find out. Ooh, bad day. Stop running at me. But sometimes, you know, you get the laggy bullshit or whatever, and you don't really want to stop playing, but you also don't want to break your controller or your television. I feel that this game mode gives the opportunity to still play, but your gameplay experience is less reliant on the internet connection of yourself and up to 12 or 17 other people. And you could still earn XP at the same time. And of course, you don't earn XP at the same rate that you would playing regular multiplayer. They cap it at about 2,000 to 2,100 XP that you can get in a gameplay. But I feel that it adds to the gameplay experience, it keeps you engaged, and it also offers more customizability because you're not just customizing classes. Now you've got custom squads, you got custom people, and you can put up to 6 of them in one spot. I'm about to smack this guy in the face in the game. Bet you he wish his squad was sitting around him in that corner. But I just feel that the Squads gameplay adds just so much to the game, and not just, like I said, not just with the custom classes, but also with the custom people. Now, before I get into the cons of this game, I want to tell you a little bit about this gameplay. What you're looking at here is a free-for-all match where I'm using the K7 SMG with red dot and extended mags. I've got the 44 Magnum with muzzle brake. I don't believe I used it at all. I got the concussion grenade. I don't know why this is still in this loadout. I don't know why I left it there, but it kept me from putting another perk in my loadout That kind of annoys me, even though I ended up winning this game anyway. My perks were Marathon, Quick Draw, Focus, and Fully Loaded. And this gameplay starts out just a little slow, but I don't know. A couple of knives, a couple of... I don't know. This game just... I don't know. There's something I liked about this game. That's why I saved it. Anyway, moving on to the cons of the game. And the two glaring issues that I have with the game is the spawn logic and the knifing ability in the game. You're going to see a couple of knives here where I stick somebody and I get stuck momentarily. I don't really pay for it in this game the way some people have been paying for it, but I just think it's terrible that you can stab somebody, get stuck in them, and it just leaves you open to become somebody else's victim for a free kill, especially when the time to kill is so goddamn short. We don't need to have people stuck in their victim for a whole second or more. They can be killed, 10 times over in that time. I don't think that was a good idea for them to put. But on the flip side of that, I feel that it's kind of OP in a way, because you get somebody that can knife you from like 50 feet away. It feels like it anyway. Constantly getting panic stabbed by people that I've already put multiple shots in, and I've seen people do the moonwalk towards me, gliding up to stab me. I mean, even right there, I turn around, boom, gone, done. So I feel like the knifing needs some balancing in a way where you need a buff and you need a nerf at the same time. I just feel like the knifing mechanism is extremely flawed in this game, and it needs a fix. Even worse than that is the spawn logic, the aforementioned spawn logic. Now, I thought Black Ops 2 was bad. Even there were some times in Modern Warfare 3 where the spawn logic was just horrible, but this is just a new low. If you looked at my last video, you saw that I was playing a free-for-all game, and as soon as the game starts, I spawn in, and I look to my right, and two guys spawn standing next to each other. The largest maps in Call of Duty history, and these guys are spawning right next to each other. Of course, the game starts out with the two of them going at it. One guy kills them. I kill the guy that's left. The guy that I killed ends up spawning directly in front of me after I killed him. What the fuck is that? Fix the spawn logic, please. I begged you, Infinity Ward, please fix the spawn logic. Also, one of the things that I feel is an issue that I expected it kind of on the PS3, but maybe I was just being naive, but I didn't really expect the issues on PS4, and that's the lag issues. Can we get the weird camera angles gone? I mean, it's not as prevalent as it was before, but I chalked that up to there being less players playing, since on the PS3 I've never seen more than 30,000 people at one time online. So let's get the latency issues, especially since the time to kill is so much faster. See, look, I watched this guy spawn. What the fuck is that? Fix spawn logic. I feel that when it comes to lag issues, when the time to kill is in many cases faster than everyone's ping, I really don't need to spawn and die. I don't need to run around the corner and drop dead and then watching weird kill cams. And we know what's going to happen once more people are buying the next generation consoles and they're on there more. We all know this is going to happen. So let's try to get the latency, or at least somewhat lengthen the time to kill just a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know how to fix it. Maybe I'll figure it out and, put out some sort of idea in one of my videos. And another thing that I really hate is the fact that there's no mute all button in the lobby. That's extremely annoying. Can we get that back? I know, you don't want a clone of the Treyarch game, but can we get just a little bit? And another issue I would feel is the camping. I've never seen so many campfires. I've never seen so many s'mores and graham crackers and cocoa. I've never seen so many people just sitting stationary. So many stationary cowards. Oh my goodness. It just... Come on, people. I know it's a new game. Learn the maps. Let's get a move on. Let's get the game going. Okay? So those are my cons about the game. But I just want to give you a little bit of bonus footage from free-for-all that I was playing, where I was using this L115. Check this shit out here. I'm sliding like a rock star and pop them for the quickscope. I'm on my knees pleading, baby, baby, please die. See you in the next video.